Hi guys, my name is Ayode Janifoshe and I'm very happy to be here again today on Great Father, Great Husband channel, where we talk about becoming a great father and a great husband. Today I'm going to be talking about something very important. The topic is remember. You're going to wonder, what do I need to remember? Stay tuned. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. Press that notification bell so you can be notified when I post any video. Okay, let's go into what I have for you today. Three things you need to remember as a husband. Three things to remember as a husband. The first thing to remember is remember your vow. Yeah, I know many of us on the wedding day we say all kind of things. I already whatever the vow you say on your wedding day is, and you make all those vows. Many of us forget those vows. After we get married, we forget those vows. We forget that any vow ever existed. We forget those vows. And you cannot forget those vows. You can't. You need to always remind yourself. Remember, do you remember what you said that day? That you're going to be with your spouse forever. Till death do us part. Did you remember that word? Does it ever occur to you or come to your mind? If you read the book of Numbers 30 verse 2, it says, if a man vows to the Lord, so when you make a vow to the Lord, you must keep that vow. So remember that vow. We forget that easily. We forget that vow. The second thing to remember is that remember the promises you made. I remember before I got married, I made promise to my wife. I told her that I was going to do all sort of things for her in the house. And then she kept asking me, are you sure you're going to fulfill these promises? Don't tell me what you cannot do. And to the glory of God today, you can ask her. Those promises I made of the things I said I will be doing when I get married to her, I've been doing it to date by the grace of God. And guess what? I enjoy doing them. I don't need to tell you everything. The thing we need to understand is marriage is in triangle. And that is God, the man, and the woman. So it's three people that are involved. So when you make a vow, remember that it's not just about you. There are many other scriptures that will show us an example of what I'm talking about. When you make promises, remember the promises you made. Don't bother making promises if you know you can't fulfill them. So before you open your mouth to say, oh, I will do this, I will do that, think about it very well before you make those promises. And the third one is remember you will give account. I'm going to read the scripture to us very soon now. The scripture is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 14. Ecclesiastes 12:14. It says, for God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or evil. So everything that you do will be brought into judgment. Remember that the institution of marriage is an institution that was established by God. So because of that, you're going to give account to the person that put up that institution of marriage. You will give account. So remember this always, so that will influence your decision making and your action. Remember Romans 14:12, it says, so then each of us will give account of himself to God. You will give account. Don't forget. So remember these three things in all that you do as a husband and as a father. Until we see next time, my name is Ayode Janifoshe. So guys, remember.